Well, hello there. Today I'm going to talk about the timing of different parts of our personal development. But first, I just wanted to mention my spiritual name, Antara, comes from my sixth dimensional Syrian aspect. So there are other parts to me in other dimensions, just as there are other parts of you in other dimensions. But this part of me, the Antara part, the sixth dimensional part, brings through many of my healing abilities, my insights about people's potentials and soul purpose and their gifts and talents, things like that. That's where that comes from. Now, I know it's fashionable these days to call in all sorts of people like Pleiadians and Syrians and Andromedans and Arcturians and all sorts of beings to do the healing work for us. And on us, but I don't exactly work that way. I don't call in anyone else. When I do the work, I just am it. So it comes through me. These higher aspects of myself, if I hold that in my, whole energy field or light body, then it comes through from that layer of myself. So I don't call in other beings. It's always me that does the work. There is no external being here with me doing the work. I do also receive telepathic transmissions from your higher self or from your guides. And if you have a particular lineage, like, for example, Sophia or Melchizedek, or, even Anunnaki or Drac or reptilian, whatever lineage you've got, I'll often be shown that, but not always. And that doesn't always immediately come through for everybody. There is a timing to this, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about today. So I learned many years ago that if I pass high voltage, high frequency information to people before they're ready to hear it or to really take it on, it kind of blows their mind. Not literally, of course, but the information is just too much for them. And what I've noticed it does is it actually pushes them further into their mental body, further into their mental mind. And then they really start thinking about what they're meant to do with that information, how it's meant to look, and they get very mental about the whole process, especially when they start, trying to create something from it or market something from that. So it actually then pushes them really a little bit back into 3D. So they start trying to work out how things should be, instead of actually feeling their way through it and allowing that inner guidance to come through and direct them. So I have had people come to me experiencing exactly that, where they're really stuck and shut down, or in actual fact pushed back a bit into 3D because they were pushed too fast, either by someone telling them something, wow, you're here to do this, or your highest potential is that, or you're this lineage, or whatever people say, but they've been told something that literally overcharged them, and their ego desire has pushed their spiritual growth without balancing their other bodies as well. So we really have to be balanced in our spiritual body, mental body, emotional body, and the physical body too. People are very keen to leave behind the physical and jump straight into the spiritual, but without your physical body, you're pretty much stuffed, to be honest. So it is a delicate balancing act to balance all four of this. And there are times to focus on each. But if you push forward with any one in particular, really, the others are going to suffer. There will always come to a point where that imbalance must be addressed. Collectively, we are there on the planet too at this time. The need to charge ahead, you know, even spiritually, actually, is a mental need. The gentle unfoldment of all levels of ourself is the divine way. At this time in the world, we're really heading into chaos and breakdown. That's more and more evident. And that's why it's even more important to stop pushing, because things start happening really fast now from this point on. I'm recording this towards the end of February. By March, April, May, things are going to speed up considerably and start happening very fast. And we need to be internally prepared for that, because some of what is going to occur is going to be shocking, maybe shocking to us. So my recommendations are to build strong foundations, have a good spiritual practice, find a mentor to help you to evolve and expand, at the same time stay grounded and practical, to be perfectly honest. So find a mentor that you trust. Maybe that's me. If so, reach out. I'd love to work with you. Address your health, because your health is important. Without your health, you've really got nothing much. And build physical strength. That is important. Take time to heal emotionally. Do your inner child healing work, your shadow work. Watch your mind. Don't let your mind go off onto strange tangents that are detrimental to your mental health sometimes. Learn to identify as well the difference between your ego mind and your inner guidance. Learn to quieten your mind, maybe with a mindfulness practice or something like that, or even journaling, to literally get your thoughts out of your head so that your head can be clear. You really can only hear that inner guidance properly when your head is clear. So there's just a few little tips for you. I hope it's been helpful. Reach out to me, of course, if you are looking for a mentor or a healer. I have lots of things to help you with that. And of course, for the sake of the algorithms, like, subscribe, and share this with a friend if it's been useful to you. Okay, see you again soon. Bye-bye.